Hey up blogosphere. Phosphoric acid is an excellent weapon in the fight against rusty steel, but it does have the downside of being a liquid, which makes working on overhead or vertical surfaces a bit of a pain. Now of course you can buy gelled rust removal products off the shelf, but I wanted to make my own up because I'm a cheapskate. And I couldn't find any internet videos showing me how it was done, so I figured I'd do a bit of experimentation and then make one. And the secret ingredient is this stuff, amorphous fumed silica. The density of this stuff is hilariously low. This is a 500 gram bag. And I've found that adding this to the acid at about 5% by weight makes an excellent thixotropic goo that doesn't run or drip. And mixing it's simple enough. At 5% or above you can just dump the two things together and stir it well. At lower percentages it does tend to form clumps and doesn't make a homogeneous mix. So if you want to make it runnier for some reason, then I recommend making a thicker gel first and then adding more acid to taste. You can mix this in glass if you like, as phosphoric acid only etches glass very slowly, but for storage I recommend using the same material as the acid is delivered in this case high density polyethylene. The fumed silica gets in the air super easily, and since the only thing you should breathe is air, you should definitely wear you a respirator until you're done mixing. Maybe even consider doing this outside. And since we're dealing with acids, you should definitely wear gloves and safety squints. Here's a quick comparison of how it behaves at 3, 4 and 5%. As you can see, the lower percentages are thicker than plain acid, but they're still runny. Once you've got your gel how you like it, you can use it however you see fit. One thing to note though, is that the usual recommendation for using phosphoric acid on steel is to leave a thin layer of acid on the surface to dry rather than washing it off with water. Since the fumed silica doesn't go away, this will leave a thin layer of it on the surface which will probably try to hold moisture and might mess with whatever paint's going on next. So I suggest cleaning as much of the goo off as possible and then wiping down with plain acid before leaving it to dry. And that's it. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please consider mashing the buttons or showing this to your uncle. Happy derusting, and bye for now.